name is Jeremy, and I will explain Network Function Virtualization, or NFV. The idea consists of two parts. The first one is network function, and the second one is virtualization. Network function relates to the functionalities connected to network, for example, firewalls, content delivery networks, and so on. And the second one is virtualization, where we try to virtualize, or in other words, make virtual abstractions out of a physical resource pool and try to divide them and allocate fairly to our clients for their use. So basically, why do we need NFV, right? And the first answer is the always increasing global demands for network. So clients, they have um, multiple customers around the world, and emergence of cloud computing, of course. Companies such as AWS, GCP, they offer infrastructure with a pay-as-you-use scheme, which allows for more computation, which is relating to the third part, where there is always a growing need for further general computation, of which cloud computing companies, they have infrastructures that can support their clients to do so. But as we shall see, the network world and the cloud computer world, they are not so fundamentally different. But the idea is to use generic hardware, commercial off the shelf, so-called, to replace purpose-built specific proprietary hardware, which is hard to maintain and hard to innovate upon because they will need to be replaced or augmented in a different way whenever a new service needs to be marketed. And so by using generic hardwares, we reduce costs, energy, and time needed to maintain or innovate services. Okay, so this is a traditional model of network, basically branch offices and, for example, remote offices, because remote working mode is also prevalent in enterprises nowadays. But basically, they will have their own edge devices, and by edge device, I will say one device for each purpose. For example, one device specific for firewalls, one device for network rationalization. Sometimes both of these functionalities, they can be integrated to one device, but there is no one device that does all of this. And the idea is to use NFV, which is basically to use generic hardware to integrate all of these functionalities instead of having multiple specialized equipments on the edge devices themselves. And so this is the new model that we are proposing using NFV, which basically allows connection from branch to the pool of resources where all of the network functionalities will be performed. So we have our firewalls, CDNs over here, and they just need a generic layer one or layer two or layer three switches to connect to this cloud or the NFVI POPs, point of presence, to connect to the central office. This is the idea of NFV architectural framework. So basically the underlying idea is we have our pool of physical resources over here, and they are virtualized to virtual machines with their own virtual compute, storage, and network capabilities. And they are managed and orchestrated by the NFVI management and orchestrator to multiple VNF instances, where each VNF depends on the purpose. For example, one VNF could be about firewall, one VNF could be about content delivery network, and so on. But each VNF composes of a network component which needs to traditionally be managed by the element management system. All of them connect to the network management system to be responsible and accountable for the operational system support or business support system. And so one use case will be to chain these VNFs just like we chain specialized components to make a service. For example, we have them over here to VNF forwarding graph. And the other use case will be to provide NFVI, the infrastructure underlying NFV, to our clients. So, for example, a service provider can enter into an agreement with another service provider and to use the NFVI for their VNF instances or use them as cloud for general compute. Thank you, and I hope the paper will be more interesting.